Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday and it's already hot. It's already almost 80 degrees. Luckily, it's going to be our last hot day this week, and then we're going to be dropping down into about 80, 79 even, some high 50s for the nighttime lows. So super excited about that. Today we got concrete coming at 6:45. It is 6:24 right now, so 20 minutes we'll have concrete showing up. I'm not going to the shop this morning because this job is literally a mile from my house. So it's just that little sidewalk that you seen us set up on the last video. So we're all going to meet there this morning, get that thing dumped out, and then a couple guys are going to stay there and finish it, and then the rest of us are going to another job that's really close by, and it's just a small patio with a couple sets of steps. So I know on the contract it says, I went and bid this one and I can't remember exactly, I think it's a little metal awning with little metal posts. So we're gonna get that bad boy braced up and then just get it set up and ready to pour for tomorrow morning. And then the rest of this week, tomorrow after we pour this job, we'll probably start another job. And then Thursday or Friday, we're gonna go back to Dave's house where the concrete wall and the stamp patio was at. We're gonna pour that stuff that we set up yesterday or on the last video. So that's the plan. We'll see how that goes. You know, this is only my second video since we've been back. I said in the other video that I got this kid that was making a video. I think I'm gonna still post it. You guys, you know, he's supposed to give it to me today, so if he does, then I'll go ahead and upload it soon, and I'll let you guys be the judge of the editing versus my editing, I guess. So anyhow, I'm on my way to the job, and I'll see you guys as soon as I get there. All right, everybody, made it to the job. It's not too bad out this morning. JT.
Morning.
Morning. Ricky's on his way here. Hopefully I got enough concrete coming for this bad boy. I only ordered an extra half a yard. Morning.
Good morning, buddy.
Morning. David. Morning. Good morning. Why are you all sweaty already?
I'm the only one doing anything around here.
You're the only one doing anything. That's a first.
The only one was gallons of alcohol.
I missed it. I didn't have the camera on yesterday whenever I hit him with the, you just following JT around. Yeah. You putting some grade pens in?
Yeah. No, just this one by has like 2 pins in it.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, we didn't put very many in. We got it hung up and then walked away.
Right.
Yeah, so
It was hot yesterday.
yeah, we
It's
might.
gonna be warm out today too.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna get this bad boy dumped out and finished, and then we've got another patio close by we're gonna go get set up today. So we don't have to necessarily get it completely ready to go for concrete, but it'd sure be nice if we could. But since it's not gonna be so hot tomorrow, we'll get that thing as close to ready as we can today. And then, because it's small, it's really small.
All right.
It's got 2 sets of steps, little ones.
All right.
And then we'll
Do you smell that? Are you smelling that?
yeah, what is it,
Okay,
biscuits?
I have no idea. It's like McDonald's.
It smells like,
Somebody's got McDonald's going.
it does smell like McDonald's, but that's pretty far away from here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a couple miles
Yeah.
away.
Just
No,
so
I do.
I'm not the only one. I just want to make sure I'm not the only one. I'm going.
No,
crazy.
even with my
Somebody's-
COVID nose still, I still smell
in
it.
there whipping us up a full breakfast
Oh, they're making us breakfast, Jason.
from the old country.
How did Garrett say it? Breakfast? Breakfast.
Yeah. You got breakfast from the old country.
Which board?
This board here.
There's one.
There's one over here.
There's one right here, Dave. What are you talking about? It's got a nail in it. Jeez.
Goofball.
Freaking Debbie Downer.
You want to put another one in there, boo boo?
It'll be fine.
I have one available right here.
It will be fine. Ooh.
Playing horseshoes, babe.
That was a ringer. Almost
You're on the dinger.
almost a ring dinger.
And then I'll retrieve you a nail, buddy.
Look at JT watching that new RTC video. My man lived it yesterday and he's rewatching it today.
That's right. That's how I like it.
Boy, look at them colors we got on.
I know. I need somebody's polo.
You got that high def on there.
Yeah. The good view.
Man, I'm telling you, stuff changed yesterday too. Like whenever I uploaded this thing, it only took like 12 minutes.
Really?
It used to take 2 fucking hours. I don't know what I did different. Cab's here. What up? We'll get this old splash board out. I don't know where the heck Ricky's at. I told him concrete was at 6:45 this morning. What's up, buddy? Concrete's here. All right, later. Oh, splish splash. I need a safe spot for this.
I'm looking at it. I was making sure that wasn't my coffee cup.
Ooh, that would have been nasty.
Big buddy. Big buddy.
No, actually, I got my Rick Thomas.
Man, we haven't seen you in a while.
I just seen your boy last week when you guys did that,
Oh, okay.
that back patio thing. Or
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
footing.
Oh, okay.
I was one load.
We're still working out there. Yeah, same to you, man. That don't look too bad.
I was a little worried. I left the plant. I was like, it's kind of wet. I was like,
15?
well, yeah. 20 at it.
Yep. It's like completely separating. You see that? It's weird. I had that happen one time and Mike made me take the load back. What's up, buddy? Sometimes the concrete does some weird stuff. It's going in the buggy and it's just completely separating. Like cream on one side, rock on the other side, but it looks good once you dump it out. You remember that garage floor we did whenever Mike made us send it back? Like even when we were dumping the concrete out of the buggy, it was cream on one side, rock on the other side.
It's been like that lately a few different times.
Yeah, I don't know what causes that, but he made us send the load back. I sent him pictures of it. He's like, dude, send it back. And I was like, well, okay. Always good to tap them forms like that, get all the air bubbles out. One thing that drives me crazy is whenever you have rock up on your form or you don't tap it, you go through all the work to get it 4 inches thick. And then if you leave that form, you leave rock on it or you don't tap it, it looks like you've only got freaking 2.5 or 3 inches of concrete, which is not good. What's up, buddy?
Sitting back here hanging out.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good idea, Dave.
I get away with it a little bit.
Dave goes and does a bid for us last week,
Can I hold the camera?
and then he doesn't even give us the paperwork on it. The guy calls us 10 times, so
Can I hold the
sorry, guy at Metro Lighting.
Can I hold the camera?
No, you can't hold the camera.
My cataracts are acting up real good today.
Dave, did you take your medicine today?
Does it have a stabilizer on it?
No.
Yeah, I took a few shots this morning.
All right, that was pretty quick. It's been about, I don't know, let's see what time it is. 7:10, so he's been here for about 20 minutes. Pretty simple, just a little sidewalk, nothing crazy. I'm gonna go get maybe another wheelbarrow. Need about a wheelbarrow in there. Let's get about a wheelbarrow in there. As soon as we get done dumping this out, I think with as cool as it is, the sun's not going to be hitting them here, so I think I'm just going to leave 2 guys here on this bad boy. which should be more than enough to finish this little sidewalk. That's plenty. If anybody else grabs that board, Jason gets mad. So we just let him.
I've earned it.
We just let him do that.
I've earned this stick.
He's a one bad mammer jammer on that thing. Honestly, one of the best I've ever seen. JT, I think you and Ricky can handle this sidewalk, can't you? If you guys stay on top of it and get everything down early while it's wet, get it slicked out, should be able to broom it, unless you want an extra guy to stay here with you.
That's whatever you want, buddy.
Well, I mean, it's going to be hot. I mean, it is a lot of sidewalk, you know. So I mean, I could stay and help you guys, but because it is a lot. I mean, it's a lot of grooves.
Yeah, there's a lot of grooves.
So this job is really close. So I might just run over there with those guys real quick and get things situated, and then you can start getting your grooves and shit cut in, and then I'll just come back here because the job is only a couple minutes from here.
Okay.
And then I also wanted to go get the damn skid loader today.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to go over to this job and see what it's looking like with it being so small. I mean, I would hate to freaking load into the buggy and dump into the street and then load it with the excavator again into the dump truck. But I mean, we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, David? Huh?
I'm coming.
Backing up a little bit.
Sorry.
Back up a little more, buddy.
My fault. I had him come closer. That was my fault.
Every shovel's just splatter in the driveway.
Splattered me here. I'd go out there, but my boots are covered.
So, Dave and Jason, you guys can just prepare. That's too much, Jason, but we'll manage.
Yeah.
You guys can prepare to leave. The job is close. He can wash out, buddy. I think I'm just gonna go grab this walking edger real quick and knock this edge down real fast. I actually bought this thing like 10 years ago, and I did this huge long sidewalk at these people's house in Webster Groves, and I went and bought a Fresno for the first time ever, and this guy, and I was like, holy crap, game changer. And then I never used them again. This is what we call the 2-foot blue thing. Yeah.
And I told him I got there and I said, hey man, I said, easy on my water. I only got 150 gallons because I didn't have my truck. And so anyway, we got back behind the house or whatever, and he's like, you know, he's seen it or whatever, and he goes, hey man, he goes, will you put me a couple gallons in there? He goes, I know Rick Thomas is your favorite and you do it for him, but he goes, would you do that for me? And I said, only because you asked, but I said, Rick is my favorite. I said,
that's funny. Yeah, you know that me and Brandon were best friends, you know, when we were kids. Brandon was my best buddy.
Oh, really?
That's how I got into concrete. His dad, Charlie, you know, me and Brandon Haverstick and Brandon Johnson, from the time we were 12 years old till this day, you know, me and Brandon don't talk as much anymore, but just because we're so busy, but
right,
you know, but yeah, he's one of my best buddies.
Yeah, I like them guys.
So buddy, I'm gonna go over to this other job. It's right here off Mattis. Right. So you guys just kind of do your thing here. It's wet, but I think that I'm gonna come back and help you guys just in case, you know, because when that sun gets on it, this thing starts to go, it's a lot of finishing for two guys. So I'll I'm gonna head over here and get situated on this job, and then I'd imagine this is probably gonna sit here for the next 30 or 40 minutes.
Okay.
So I guess just make sure you have everything you need real quick. Make sure you got your broom and your finishing tools. I mean, I see the broom poles, all the tools are out. I can't imagine needing much else. Alrighty, let's see. I just checked the time a minute ago. Right now it is 7:36. So we're gonna roll out of here and head over to this next job, which is about, it says 9 minutes away. So this thing is laid down, edged partially. I stopped edging right there because it was pretty wet with that pole. So Ricky and JT is gonna stay here, and then Dave and Jason and I are gonna run over to this other job and check it out real quick. So we'll see you guys when we get there. All right, so I'm in the truck headed over to this job off of Madison. You know, this is where I was born and raised, right around here. But these little apartments right here, Nicole and I used to live in those whenever Ricky was a little baby. I also lived in whenever I was little. But this old house right here is one of the houses that I grew up in. It don't look like anybody lives there anymore, but that was our house right there. It's crazy. That wasn't our garage though. I don't know who owns the garage, but you know. And then my grandma and grandpa lived right around the corner from here, and that's where we did the flower, one of the flowers and stuff. And well, yep, I was just going to show you guys that. I don't drive down this road very often. It's really close to my house, but it's been years since I came down this road. So anyhow, we'll see you guys in just a second. We're almost to the job. Alrighty, we made it here. This guy's super cool. Oh, Philip. He's a good old dude. So we got to pull down one post, and we're going to be going through the front yard right here. We don't have our mats. Our mats are all stacked up out at that job in Wildwood. Luckily, everything is solid and it hasn't rained in a couple days. But we're going to take this one post down, and this guy's already pretty loose. So that sucker should come right out. And then we just got this little patio back here with two little sets of steps. So we're gonna brace this sucker up, and we're probably gonna pull these braces all the way off. We might go ahead and pull that gutter off too. We might as well. And then we're just gonna brace up off of this outside here. And I don't think this thing is, I don't know. I mean, this is what I got right now. I can go to the shop and get the skid loader so we can load this stuff. Or we're gonna have to tear it out with the excavator, put it in the freaking buggy, dump it in the street, and then drive the excavator out there and load it in the truck, which is probably what we're gonna do. This thing is really cracked up. I mean, if I had to make an assumption, I would assume that this thing is gonna come out fairly easy, but I could be completely wrong. So we're gonna get everything going, and then I'm gonna shoot back over to Ricky and JT and see if they need some assistance. Oh, mechanic Dave, look at him go. Oh,
Look at him go.
yeah. You ready, Dave?
Yeah.
Get on it with me. You ready? Ooh, okay. You just pulled the hair out of my arm.
Okay, stop. I'll stop. Wait for these bolts back in here.
Oh, we're trying to get that out.
You should have done that already.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I gotta go finish concrete. Come on, let's get this out.
Oh, well, Jason and I can get it out.
Yeah, but I want to get it out.
No.
Oh, baby.
Little baby hole. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the other job now. Luckily, we're not far from, the jobs aren't far from each other, but I was talking to the homeowner earlier. There's about this neighbor up here. This guy, I did his garage floor a couple years ago, and he's got a freaking badass Nova in the garage. And anytime I do work for somebody that has got a car, they always are like, oh, I knew your grandpa. But he knew my grandpa pretty good, and he's showing me stuff he's got hanging on his wall. He's like, I bought them fuel lines from him at a swap meet and this and that. So pretty fun stuff. But I'm just gonna shoot back over to this job, see how those guys are doing. We'll see you guys there. Well, as I'm headed over to this job, I'm almost there. You know, I noticed that we're getting quite a few little comments on our video this morning, and I appreciate all you guys, everybody that stuck around while we was gone. It's YouTube is a tough gig. I wasn't expecting it to be so time consuming. So I just want to say thank you to you guys that stuck around and waited for us, and the people that have supported us the whole way. Grub Mud, huge shout out to you, brother. He's always, since I started YouTube, since the first video I put up, he's been there supporting me. So I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for that. And I've even became friends with a lot of you guys on Facebook, and you guys follow our Rick Thomas Concrete page and my personal page on Facebook. You know, thank you guys for supporting us. It really does mean a lot to us. And honestly, if I wouldn't have been getting, you know, messages and all this and that, then I probably wouldn't have even got back on there. It is a lot of work, but I know that it could go somewhere, so we're gonna give it our best shot and see what we can make happen. But you know, old Bobby Grub Mud, he has mentioned a couple times about doing a collab video, and he wants to get together and just pour some concrete with us. So let's do it, man. Bring old Zeus Dog with you, and let's pour some concrete out, you know, make it happen. But I just wanted to shout out to you guys. It means a lot to us, and it makes it fun, you know. So thank you guys for that again. And you know, I'm getting ready to pull up at this job now, and I seriously doubt that this stuff has started setting up yet. It was wet whenever they showed up. It's been on the ground now for probably a little over an hour, so they might be finishing. I don't know, but we'll see. We're about 2 minutes away. Back to job number 1 for today. How's it going, fellers?
Good. We're gonna go start.
Still wet?
This shade.
Yeah, it's a little wet. Man, this stuff is still a little wet. I'm sinking. Stuff is a little juicy still, so I'm just gonna throw this pole groover on and go through and hit all these grooves just to get a little head start on them. This just makes it a little less work when you go back and crawl it. This is the only groover that I've ever even used is a Craft CF319. That's what we go after every time. So, I mean, I'm gonna ask you guys what you think, but I mean, I would like to go get the machine. This stuff is pretty wet. I mean, you guys think you need me here? What do you think, buddy? I mean, it is pretty wet. That stuff down there is really wet. But I'll stay if you guys want me to, but you know, I like the push-pull. If we can just get it all down and hit it with the push-pull, then I think we'll be in there. Because that stuff is still wet.
Yeah.
So I think that I think I might just go ahead and go get the machine and head back to their job.
Okay.
It's only 9 minutes from here. It's off Mattis.
Finish it and then head over there, and then we'll just strip it and backfill tomorrow.
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, if not, we'll have all these boards all over the place and everything.
Yeah, you have to stick them out of the back of his truck.
Right.
Yeah, but why don't you knock the pins out though?
Okay.
You know, because some of those nails are in the concrete.
Yeah.
So let's just knock all the pins out.
Get the pins out.
And then I'm gonna grab some caution tape out of my truck, and then you guys can just run some caution tape to a couple of these pins, you know what I'm saying? And then over to his gutter. All right, back at the job. and I did not stop and get fuel. Man, that freaking axle seal is bad on this thing. I can smell. Oh, I wonder if that's, what the heck is that? No, that's got to be from driving through somebody. Yeah, this thing stinks bad. I'm gonna get this sucker unloaded, get back here and get this thing ripped out. I guess I'm gonna take the forks and the bucket back there, and I really didn't want to destroy his freaking yard. I really don't want to drive in and out a bunch of times with this thing. Yeah, I didn't even think about, you know.
Buddy, it's so close.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I can kind of come in here and plug stuff, but man, I'm telling you, it's...
Yeah, well, since we got what we got here, we'll go ahead and load this stuff up and get it out of here. And then I'll pull in here with the forks, and I'll just see what I can lift up and drag out. But with the steel that's in it, it looks like...
it's a good amount.
Yeah, it looks like it's not gonna just lift up and come out of there, but... Yeah, I mean, it was still pretty wet over there. You know, it was still really wet, so.
Cool.
Well, I even said when I walked, I was like, well, I'm gonna just make an assumption here and assume that this thing looks like it's gonna come out pretty easy. But no. Yeah, that's right, just leave your earplugs in so you can't hear me.
I hear you.
Yeah, well.
Well, why would you pull up on me when you know I'm trying to do you a favor?
I wasn't, I was backing up, Dippy. I was backing up at a fast pace, and you're just super, I thought you were doing it on purpose. You looked at me and laughed, and you're like, ha ha.
I started cutting right here. You had plenty of time to get out of my way.
Dave, that thing only goes 2 miles per hour. So you know what it is? Oh, Big Hands, he gets on there and he says, you know what, no matter how bad your day's going, you could always make fun of Dave and it's gonna make you feel better.
Who's Big Hands?
Dave, go sit in the truck.
With the air conditioning off.
All right, I'm gonna jump in this machine. I'll tell you what, Jason, I'm gonna have to go get some fuel real quick because I'm all the way out.
See the lights that this neighbor has right here, buddy?
The lights?
Lights that have to go across the
Oh, the pineapples.
yeah, buddy.
Oh.
Either friends of SpongeBob or they, you know.
Oh. Oh, look, here's the remnants of Jason's massive upside down pineapple that I peeled off. So every time he sees those pineapples, he gets excited.
Only if they're upside down.
Ooh! Holy shit! Damn!
That's a beer? Another one?
Is it?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason goes to the one spot.
Pink! Oh shit. Alrighty, this little sucker's coming out. Not easy, but it's coming out. We just got one 10-foot deep pier to get out and this one set of steps. As soon as we get this stuff out, we're gonna send Dave to dump and get us a little bit of rock, And then I'm thinking about, while you guys are setting this up, I might just go get that dirt and take a wheelbarrow with me and just go do that dirt real quick at that job and throw all that shit in the trailer while you guys are doing this. So guess we'll try to get these steps out.
Probably take a shovel and come along too.
I was just going to use my hands. Oh, funny guy.
Mine down here on the ground over those ears.
What?
Earbud.
I was like, what is that?
You got earplugs on you.
Wait. Oh, I don't feel it.
Oh my word.
They're called my ears.
Oh, right in my shoe with a big old rock. Man, I remember whenever 5 swings of the sledgehammer didn't make me breathe heavy. Those were the good old days. Oh, cockroach.
La cucaracha.
La cucaracha.
La cucaracha.
Go ahead and just be easy. Go into that pier and see if you can do anything with it.
Drive straight forward.
Just drive straight forward. Now go up.
Up.
Keep going forwards. Beautiful.
All right, just back up.
Perfect.
Curl yourself back up now, buddy. There you go. Roaches everywhere.
Those are crickets. That's not a cricket.
Roach crickets.
Those are roach crickets. All right, we got us a little game plan set up here. This thing all came out. Let's see what time we got here. 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna run to Kirkwood Material and grab a scoop of dirt, and I'm gonna go back to that sidewalk job from this morning, and I'm gonna get that dirt work done and get all those boards loaded up, and then I'm gonna come back here. So I guess you guys have fun. You can take lunch whenever you want, and then I'll be back. I don't know, it's probably gonna be
So you're adding 6 inches on
Yeah, I
this,
know.
afternoon for sure. So just focus on getting this thing all, you know, ready to go.
Okay, got it.
And then I'll be back shortly, so that's the plan. Alrighty, time to get to work here. Man, I can't deal. What the heck we got going on here? My phone always just starts playing music. So old F-350 turned over 260,000 on the way here. All right, let's go see how this bad boy looks. I already know it looks good, but we'll still look. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna pop all these forms off of here. I mean, this thing's already bleaching out and everything, so I'm probably not even gonna leave any of this tape. I'm just gonna take everything with me. So let's just get to it. Start pulling all this stuff down and loading these forms up. Oh, dang it, I forgot a hammer. I think I got a pair of pliers though. I'll be able to use my pliers as a hammer. If somebody put on the comment section, and then I'm pretty sure they tried to complain. I don't want to jump the gun, but it was all capitals, and it says something about nice job using the F-boob in your video. So I don't know what the hell an F-boob is, but if they're talking about an F-bomb, then sorry, I like to cuss. But F-boob, I don't know what an F-boob is, but I want one. Now see, if you look underneath this form like I was talking about, you can see how there's a little bit of concrete rolling out from underneath that form. You know, when you use a 2x4 or a 1x, it's only 3.5 inches, so you want to have you a little space underneath that form just to make sure you're getting a good 4 inches on there. But man, that is probably my biggest pet peeve, is going through all the hard work of digging it out and rocking it in and grading it out right, and then you leave the rock up on the sides, and if somebody sees that, they think, you know, I mean, what are you supposed to think? You think that you've only got 2 inches of concrete there, but it's usually not the case. So I just like to make sure that that's all taken care of. So in this situation here, hopefully this sucker comes out, but we poured this board in. It's poured, it's tight right here and right here, and normally I like to run this board up and then run that one into it. That way you can pull that board out and it's not wedged in between here. Man, that sucker's in there too. I don't have any damn tools with me. I almost need to cut that thing in half. Oh no, it's coming out. Okay, never mind. False alarm. Yeah, see, it's fucking angled and it's up in there. Damn it. I don't want to bust that concrete off. Oh yeah, beautiful. Alrighty, it's time to get some dirt up in this bad boy. I got everything stripped, all the loose stuff moved around. I gotta get this wheelbarrow out of here. Man, I'll tell you what, this old dump trailer, this is what got Rick Thomas Concrete going, man. If it wasn't for this thing, I don't even know what I'd have done. But we used to freaking, me and old Tommy Merlenbach, man, we used to fill this thing up a couple times a day. We'd tear out, dump it in here, find a free spot to dump, go dump it, then we go get rock. And man, back then we were tearing out by hand, and then we'd load the rock up just like this, right into the wheelbarrows with the shovels. Alrighty everybody, that's a wrap on this little sidewalk job. I got her all backfilled. Let's see what time it is. I was wanting to be back at their job by 12:45. It's 12:38 right now, so that's not too bad. I'm gonna go talk to this homeowner real quick and see if I can get a check from him, and then I'll see you guys back at the other job. All right, I made it back here to this other job. I don't know why Dave's done. Hopefully he didn't just get back with rock, but I guess I haven't been gone through that. Did you just get back with that, Dave?
No.
Oh.
Sitting here while we were finishing up that.
Oh. Well, I guess we'll go back here and see what these guys got done. I'm sure that it's all set up. I'd bet money on it. What do you know? Well, didn't take long on this one either. I mean, I'm happy with that. A couple little jobs today and yesterday. We need to fix the old buggy. I mean, the old whacker packer.
Hey, so
Dave's trying to drive that nail in there, and he's missing every time. And Ricky goes, "You're like lightning because you never hit the same place twice."
I was like, man, I wish the camera was back here.
Did you change this, JT?
Yeah, we pushed that down.
All right. All right, these guys freaking knocked it out of the park again today. Definitely extremely grateful for the guys that work at Rick Thomas Concrete and my wife. But man, I'll tell you what, they are a hell of a team. Very impressive. David's getting this thing measured up for us back here. But you know, another little patio. We got the awning braced up. JT's kind of short, so he put these extra little things on there. I would have done it a little different, but hey, those will still work. A couple sets of steps. We're gonna have concrete
3 3/4 at 7 a.m.
That's with the steps.
Yes.
That's extra. How much extra you got?
3/4.
Oh, you got 3/4 extra.
Yeah.
That should be more than enough. Did you take the fireplace out of the measurement, or did you?
No, because I put it in along here.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I think I'm gonna still dig a couple piers on these corners, but those things are pretty beefy. But I think that I still need to put a pier down there because they were broke around it before. So I'm gonna in the morning we'll dig a couple piers in there, and then this board is already ready to drop in.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, David, nice work today.
Yeah, it went good. I mean, it was, we finally had shade on the hot one.
Yeah, I know. Man, I'll tell you what. Dave showed me a picture of his drone. It's a badass drone. I was in the sun over there.
Dirt.
It wasn't that bad. I wasn't there for very long.
Yeah, I'll bring it in and you can fly around and stuff.
But yeah, Dave bought a badass drone.
So they want 175 for 2 years.
For insurance?
No, when you do the license.
Oh, for the license.
Yeah, but that's to really get in there and be able to change requirements. Like if you have a license, you can type into the phone and it will unrestrict areas for you based on your level of your license.
Nice. Yeah, I talked to some customers in the past, and the one guy was an insurance guy, and he flew a drone, you know, to check roofs and shit.
Yeah, and realtors use it.
Yeah. So hopefully we can incorporate that into our videos. I think that'll be pretty cool. It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
You know, Dave's really a team player buying me a drone like that.
Yeah, a new level.
Yeah.
Trying to make
A new level of badassery.
Yeah.
See, I was just saying how much I love these guys. And then here Dave is getting a drone.
Yeah, it starts with a D. That's right.
Yeah, Dave.
Dumbass.
Jeez.
You know what Dave back here stands for?
Evade.
Evade.
All right, everybody. We can't take this no more. That's it for today. Rapskadoodle. Rapskadoodle. David.
Yep, early Thursday. See ya.
Yep, bye.
Yeah, early
JT.
Thursday, yeah.
Jason.
See you out here.
Thank you guys for the hard work.
Oh yeah.
And I guess I'll go see what Ricky's up to. He was just throwing a cone over this pier hole up here so nobody steps in it. We're not worried about putting the fence back because they don't have any dogs. The dude said don't worry about it, so we're just going to leave it. So, all right, buddy. That's it for today, man. Good job. Thank you.
See you later.
All right. Love you, buddy. All right, guys. That's it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Next video is going to be us probably pouring this little sidewalk out, I think. I do have a couple other videos too, our little sidewalk, this little patio, but we'll see what ends up happening. But we're going to keep them coming for you guys, so we'll see you on the next one.